Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to explain a new problem which is given in Code Chef May Lunchtime 2021 Division 2. The problem statement name is charges. It is a average problem, but it can be solved on thorough analysis. The According to the question, it is given as. Let us go to the question and understand what is given. Now, Now let us go into the question. There are n subatomic particles lined up in a row. There are two types, protons and electrons. Protons have a positive charge and are represented by 1, and electrons have a negative charge and are represented by 0. Our current understanding of physics gives us the way to predict how the particles will be spaced out if we know their charges. Two adjacent particles are separated by 1 if they have opposite charges, and 2 units if they have same charge. What he mean by is, if 0 0 is given, then they are separated by 2 units, and if 1 comma 0 or 0 comma 1 is given, they are separated by 1 unit, or 1 comma 1 or 0 comma 0, they are separated by 2 units. Okay, and 1 comma 0 and 0 comma 1 are separated by 1 unit. Okay, let us go into the problem now. Let's see. When the chef is not in the kitchen, he is doing some physical experiments on some arbitrary particles. He is testing the hypothesis by giving n particles in a row, and he will be changing the charge of the particle 8k times. In the ith update, he will be changing the charge of the qith particle. After each update, find the distance between the first and the last particle. Means he will be giving a string 1010 something like that. Then we have to find the distance between first and the last uh, subatomic particle. But there is a twist over here. What is the twist is, in each step chef will be changing any of this from 1 to 0 or 0 to 1. Means he will complement it. Means if there is a 1 over here, then it will be in the next step it will be converted to 0, but he will be giving the position. If he says, if in the test cases, he will be giving an array of uh, qi is the array of particles. He will be changing for k times. Now if he gives 2, means 0 0 1 2 and 3. If he gives 2, means we have to change from 1 to 0. In the next step it will be 0, and all the remaining others will be as it is. Now we have to find the distance from here to here and update the answer as the output. Okay, let us go into the problem. Now let us see the same example and find out the answer. Let us see the example given in the test cases and understand and analyze the problem given. Okay, let us go into the problem. Here he is saying that the first line is the integer t number of test cases, and each test case is separated by 3 lines. The first line is the test case is given n and k. N is the number of string length given, and k is the number of times we have to change the string. Next, the second line contains string s of length n, and si represents the initial charge on the particle ith particle. The third line contains q, where we have to update their position, that is complementing of their values. Let us Here he has given 10 power 5 test cases, means we have to complete it in the order of n, and the order of n square will be giving a time limit exceeded error, and the number of test cases are very minimum, it is 5, so we can do it in order of n, or n log n maybe also is acceptable. Now let us go into the problem. What is given? Now what is given is, he has given uh, sorry he has given 1 0 and 1 over here. Sorry, 1 0 1, not 0 1 0. He is given 0 1 0 as the string, and he has given n comma k as 3 comma 3. 3 is the size of this, and 3 is the array length of q array, where we have to update each time. Okay, now let us see the indexes of it. Go with the index. Index is 0 1 and 2. uh, Here one based indexing is given, so let us go with the one based indexing itself. 1, 2 and 3. Now the distance between 0 and 1 is 1, and 1 and 0 is 1 because they are of opposite charge, so output is 2. Means this is the initial condition. Initial case, it is distance is 2. Now is giving the array 2, we have to update 2. Means 2, it is 1, so in the next step it will be converted into 0. So now the distance between the first and last is 2 plus 2, it is 4. Now let us see third index. We have to update the third index. So third index is 0 here. Sorry, first index. Let us go with the 2 is completed. So 1. So 1 is this one. So now let us convert it into 1 because we have to complement the value. Now it is 1 comma 0. It is opposite. 0 comma 0. It is same. So the sum is 3. So we got 3 and we got 4 as well. Now let us complement the index position 3. Now this should be complemented. So 1 0 1 we will be getting, and the distance between this is 1 and distance between this is 1, and the total answer is 2. So I hope you understood what is his meaning. So what here is the very simple logic. Just observe from each step what we are doing. There is nothing to be changed. If 1 is converted to 0, 1 is converted to 0 means you can see in previous statement 1 is not equal to its left, or 1 is not equals to its right. But after converting 1 to 0, it will be equalizing with the next value. So we have to add 1 to the previous value, so it gives 4 because in the previous way here it is 1, it is not equals to separate values, so we will only increment by 1. But after changing, it is equalizing with the previous and the next succeeding value, so we have to increment by 1. So now our answer is 4. Now let us say about this. Now in this case, this is the first index. So in this index, when we are updating from 0 to 1, in the previous case it is same. 0 and 0 in the first and second position are same. So after converting it to 1, it will be not same. So we have to decrement it by our previous value by -1. So answer will be 3. Now let us see third. Now again 0 is be converted to 1. So again same is converted to different because these are differing in values. The charge of the particle should be decreased by 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So we'll get 2. I hope you understood the logic. Now let us go into the code. Here if in the previous solution, if it is equal, then we in the previous solution, if they are equal, then we have to decrement by 1 now because it will be not same right now. And if in the previous solution, if it is equal, if it is not equal, now it will become equal, so we have to increment by +1. So I hope you understood the logic. Let us go into the code part and understand what he means by it. uh, Let us go from the main. I have written nothing. Let's go into the solve function. I have taken the we have taken the we have taken the inputs, test cases, inputs, and a string, and string length is equals to n, and k is the number of times we have to update the string. Let us take an array of how many times we have to update, and their indexes will be with us. So we will take in the zero based indexing, so we have to decrement it by 1. Okay, I hope you understood that as well. Next, let us go. If first we have to find the sum in the sense distance from first to last for the initial given array. If 1010 is given, we have to first finalize how much sum we are going to get from the initial table. So if it is same, we will be if it is different, we will be adding only 1. If it is same, if 0 0 are separate in the same line, then we will be incrementing by 2. So here if it is same, I have incremented the answer by 2. If it is different, I have incremented the answer by only 1. Now let us go into the code. Logic where logic where we are writing this. Now let us see. If 101 is there with us, and we have to update this. So 010 it will be 001 it will be. So if s of I is 1, I am converting it to 0 now. I have converted to it is 1 here, so I am converting to 0. S of b of I means we are updating what is there in here. So I have updated, and after updating, now let us see what will be happening. If v of I is greater than 0, but here it is 0, now it will not go into this loop. And if v of I less than n minus 1, n minus 1 is 2, n minus 1 means 3 minus 1, it is less than 2, so 0 is less than 2, now it will go into this loop. And s of in is s of n plus 1. If this is equals to this, then answer we have to increment by 1, and if it's not, we have to decrement by 1. And let us see what when it will be coming over here. If there is a 0 0 0, then if he asks us to update this index, then it will become 0 1 0. Now s of in will be v of I will be greater than. Now now if see, if 0 is index 1, so index is greater than 0. Index is greater than 0. So we have to check for the left side and as well as the right side. So s of I, s of in is equals to s of in minus 1 means it is equal, right? So we have to increment by 1. And sorry, here we have to see it is not same, so we have to decrement by 1. It is not same, but in previous way it will be compulsorily equal, so we have to decrement by 1. Now again here, from here to here again it is not same, so we in this solution we have to minus it by 1, so it will be totally minus by 2. So I hope you understood the logic. It is very simple. If you have any doubts, you can you can freely comment in the comment section, and if you like it, please like it. If you want to share it, please do share with your friends. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.